just like when you were saying the different people that talked about the Bible, like Christian, they said John told his story. You relate in the same way.
Yes, yes.
That different people that
People.
came in contact with Jesus or
Right.
God, they told their story how
Right.
they met him and what
Right.
happened during the time that they met him.
And it's different.
Right,
If
right.
the three of us were to tell a story, we all tell
Yes.
it differently.
True.
And this is what Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John did. They all talk about the main character, Jesus, but they
Right.
differ in
Right.
the stories. I mean, that's human beings. That's the human element. People
True.
differ in the way they present the story or present the facts to the world. And we
That's
have it in
true.
all religions.
That's true. That's
Okay.
very true.
That's very true. Coming back to the point you said before, I just wanted to get back to, anyone can become a pundit?
Yes, ma'am. Anybody can become a pandit. You know, however, there are those in the craft who feel that you should be born in the family of a Brahmin to become a priest. But if you interpret our Shastras correctly, anybody can become a priest. And a pandit is supposed to be someone who is learned, someone who
Okay.
knows the scriptures, someone who knows the Shastras. If you look at today's society, they still talk about pandit in the West. We'll consult
Okay.
the pandits and see what they say. We have that in the news in this country. The pandits are supposed to be the people who know it all, the wise people who can
Okay.
see ahead, who can project what's going to happen.
Okay.
So anybody can become a pandit, but you must be trained. Like any other profession, any other craft, one must be trained. And you must find the right school, the right teacher, and approach them. If you approach the teacher correctly, and the teacher sees that you are interested or you have a desire, a strong desire to learn, they will teach you. Tadvidhi prani patena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te janam janinas tadvara darshana. Bhagavad Gita talks about that. If
Okay.
you approach them with humility, if you approach them with sincerity, and you bow to them, and you do service to them, they will teach you. Why? Because they've walked the walk, they've walked the path, they know about it, they will teach you. They are the experts. So
Okay.
show some desire of wanting to learn, and these good teachers in our Shastras will teach you. Bhagavad Gita talks about it.
Okay, do we have any schools that you can recommend that people that want to be a pandit can go to here in
Yes,
Queens?
we have schools, but they're not many. They're scarce. The
yeah.
education of a pandit is a scarce commodity.
Okay.
It's difficult to find. A lot of our priests go to India,
Okay.
where they learn from dedicated priests,
Okay.
people who've started the craft from a lifetime, from very, very young. And we have certain mandirs or temples in this city
Okay.
where you can learn from these gifted people. The Ganesh Temple in Bound Street in Flushing is
Okay.
a classic example. It's a very good mandir. These people are from South India, and they're the keepers of Sanskrit. And of course, all the mantras for worshipping, you can get it from these people. They know how, and they will chant mantras without making a mistake for an hour.
And what is mantras?
Mantras are
Explain it to
verses
me.
of our Shastras. You know,
Okay.
they're metered, they're measured, and there are ways of describing the measurement, the meters in our Shastras. And a mantra could be anything. It could be a letter in the alphabet of Sanskrit. A mantra could be something you focus on, a word or a letter or a sound that
Okay.
you can focus on and meditate on and get to God.
Okay.
Is there a specific lifestyle that a pandit must lead? A
Yes,
certain life that they
well,
must
yes,
live?
there is. You've got to be good, you've got to be honest, you've got to be sincere. You're not supposed to eat fish or meat, and you're supposed to be vegetarian, and you're supposed to live a righteous life. You're supposed to, you should be whiter than white.
Whiter than white?
Yes.
Oh, no black?
Difficult.
No black.
No, you don't know, figure out this face, whiter than white. You should be stainless, spotless.
Okay, okay.
But it's difficult.
It is very
Very
difficult.
difficult in this age.
Yes, because you're human. It's very
Yes,
difficult
and,
in age.
Man has desires,
Mm-hmm.
and man has to make an effort to satisfy his desires. And in doing so, he gets angry if he's not satisfied, and he does a lot of crazy things.
That's true. That's
So
true.
it's not easy.
So is there a regimen of certain types of food that a pandit
Yes.
must eat and cannot eat?
Yes, there's a thing called sattvic food, basically vegetarian. You can get all the nutrition that you need from vegetables. You can get protein from peas, beans, lentils. You get carbohydrates from carbohydrates, vegetarian food.